Maybe I need to not burn myself out filming myself eating in front of the camera. Do people know that I'm old? Or how about we all just wear whatever the we want? Hey guys, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang. Today you are watching another episode of Munching Mondays, which is my mukbang series. Mukbang is an eating show, so we're gonna eat together and we're gonna chat. So if you guys like that sort of thing, then don't forget to subscribe. And today guys, oh my gosh, okay, so I have a bunch of kind of like home cooked sort of meals, just kind of like trying to eat through my kitchen kind of thing. You know, I thought about ordering food, but today I thought, hey, I have so much food in my house and it's gonna be delicious and I love me some home cooked food. So I have like kind of a spread of random things and I'm really excited. So first, we have one of my favorite things in the world, which is Bibimbap. So this one is a very simple one because I have so much other things, so I didn't add too much. If you guys don't know, Bibimbap is Korean mixed rice. So it is a big bowl of rice and lots of vegetables, and then you mix everything with this delicious gochujang sauce. And I also have some sesame oil in there as well. And these vegetables my mom actually made and she brought them to me, and these are perfect for bibimbap. So there's like spinach, a little bit of like stir-fried cucumber. I know that sounds weird, but it works well. Zucchini, radishes, and oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Bibimbap is one of my favorite foods ever, so I'm very excited. And because bibimbap goes so well with this, I had to make this as well very quickly. This is kind of like a very quick version of this, but this is doenjangjjigae. Ooh, this is kind of hot. Doenjangjjigae is Korean soybean paste stew. It is a very traditional Korean stew, and these two things are a match made in heaven. It just goes so well together and they're super traditional Korean dishes. So I am obsessed. I love doenjangjjigae. It is like so comforting and I just love it so much. And this combination, so excited. So I made it really quickly. There's mushrooms, there's zucchini, there's some tofu, and there isn't really much in here just because I wasn't really planning on making doenjangjjigae, so I just had to make it from what I had. I do have a recipe for doenjangjjigae in my Everyday Asian Recipes ebook, so you can check that out. Link is down below. Oh, also, if you guys want the spinach recipe, this is like one of my favorite ways to eat spinach. This is a Korean spinach side dish. Again, recipe for this in my Everyday Asian Recipes ebook. And then I have some other random things. So I have 3 pieces of inari sushi topped with some avocado. Again, I had some of these inari wrappers left and I just have to eat it, and I also love it, so not complaining. And then I have this random thing. This is basically a veggie burger patty topped with stir-fried mushrooms, topped with this Korean like sauce. I don't know how to describe this sauce. It's normally used for like katsu. It's just like a simple sauce, okay? I just found whatever sauce in my fridge, okay? It's my roommate's. It's vegan. It's good, okay? So this is what I would probably call hamburger steak, okay? Have you guys heard of that? So hamburger steak is like something I used to eat when I was young, and I think it's like a Korean / Japanese thing where basically you just literally take like a burger patty like this. This time I'm using obviously a veggie burger, and you like kind of put some kind of sauce on it and maybe some mushrooms, some toppings, and you kind of eat it like a steak, like with like a fork and a knife. I don't know. I just needed some protein and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a hamburger steak. I have some veggie burgers. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna start because I'm hungry, okay? And that was a long explanation because I have a lot of random things in here. Now first guys, you gotta mix this up. And I got a wobbly table. I did try to fix it. I think it's a little better today, but let me know guys. Oh my god, last time when I recorded mukbang, this table was so wobbly. But I think it's because some of the screws were loose, and also this is a height adjustable table, so it just kind of is gonna be wobbly, I feel like. Anyway, let me mix this. You have no idea how much I love bibimbap. So normally with bibimbap, I would probably add like some pan-fried tofu or like chickpeas. I love chickpeas in bibimbap. But because I have all this other stuff, I don't really need to add anything additional in terms of protein in here. So kept it simple. The spinach, guys, is like so good. Like you have no idea. You never had spinach until you have spinach like this, okay? So that's how you mix it. Very simple, okay? I'm ready to dig in. I'm gonna start with a bite of bibimbap. Oh, my friends. Do you see that? Oh. Ooh. Yum. Things might get messy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I'm telling you guys. Match made in heaven. They are soulmates. Mm-hmm. Now I want to try some of this hamburger steak, which is, this is a very difficult angle here. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this. Let's try some of this hamburger steak with some mushrooms and some katsu sauce. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Very simple. Delicious. Sauce reminds me of my childhood. Now we're gonna go in with the inari. Ooh. So if you guys don't know, this is basically fried bean curd, sushi, stuffed with rice. So basically these are like bean curd pockets, and if you haven't tried it, it's so good. It's like sweetened, it's delicious, and I just made it messy and not as pretty, but oh my god, I'm just gonna bite it. Oh my god, it's so good. It goes so well with the avocado as well. I feel like my hair is a mess. So you guys, I did not post a mukbang last week. Did you miss me? Did ya? Woo! I put some peppers in here. Woo! It's quite spicy. You know when you get that like really harsh spice? It was like that. Woo! But it's delicious. If you're wondering what this tastes like, it's like impossible to explain, but it's like very, very deep flavor. Very, very savory. I don't know how to describe this. And it's like a much more pungent version of miso soup. Okay? It's so good. But it's like very different from miso soup, but it's using kind of similar things because miso soup is also made of like soybean paste, but it's like different. I think this is maybe more fermented. I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't post a mukbang last week, and I think what I'm gonna do from this moment forward, we'll see what happens, but I think I'm gonna start posting bi-weekly in terms of mukbangs. I mean, not that I was posting every week anyway, but there was some weeks or months where I was posting like quite often, like almost every week. But I feel like, you know, maybe it's too much. Okay, maybe I need to not burn myself out filming myself eating in front of the camera. I'm so glad I just made home cooked food. Comment below. Do you prefer home cooked food or going out to eat or like food from outside? Let me know. Obviously there's a time and a place. Sometimes I prefer to eat out or just order in, but I think I prefer home cooked food for the most part. a hug. Yeah, you know, I feel like nowadays I've been feeling overwhelmed with content and like making content, feeling the pressure of making content, especially now because it's not just YouTube, you know? Not that it was ever just YouTube, but in the beginning of my, you know, content creation journey, it was heavily YouTube, and all the other stuff was just like very minuscule. But now I feel the need to like create content in so many different platforms just to keep up, not even to like succeed or be better than anybody else, but like literally just to keep up with everybody else. Like Instagram itself is like, you could do that full time easily. So it's just like a lot, okay? It's a lot, okay? So I feel like it's better for me to just have a constraint like every 2 weeks. That way you guys know it's coming out every 2 weeks, and I also know that I don't have to worry about filming a mukbang every single week. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of this? What do you think? Oh, so good. Here's what I'm gonna do. Strange combination, but I'm down. So yeah, that's the plan. And I also now have TikTok, which adds to another layer. And again, it's like, if you take these things individually and look at them and how long things take, it really shouldn't be too much, but it's like also just having to do all of those things crowds your brain, right? Like there's less focus. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Watching lots of productivity videos. Delicious. Oh yeah. Once again, grapefruit bubbly. People have been telling me that there is pineapple bubbly and I don't know where to find it. Let me know. Okay, for those of you that live in Canada, let me know where I can find that because I want to try that. So there's TikTok now, and now there's also like Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, Instagram TV. I mean, the list goes on. My old ass can't keep up, you know what I'm saying? YouTube will always be, though, my, like, you know, closest to my heart. I bit my mouth. I do wonder now, what is the future of YouTube? Is it dying? What do you think? The thing is, like, I wonder what the future of YouTube is, because I wonder what the younger generation is watching more of. Is it TikTok or is it YouTube? I'm starting to think it's TikTok and people are watching less of YouTube. I think that's also a little problematic because our attention spans are just getting shorter and shorter. Let's take Facebook, for example. There was like a point in, I think, our lives where we thought, oh, I'm just like never gonna stop using Facebook. Facebook is just gonna always be something we're always gonna be using Facebook. And now it's just kind of older generation that's using Facebook. A lot of younger people, including my generation, we're not using Facebook anymore. I mean, I still have Facebook and I still use it for my businesses, but that's it, basically. I like don't update it anymore. I don't really use it anymore. And I know for a fact my friends are the same. So is that like what's gonna happen to YouTube? Like what is going to happen? I'm curious. I don't know. Maybe 12-year-olds are not watching YouTube anymore. They're just watching TikTok. Basically, moral of the story is I cannot keep up. See, this is what happens when you spend a little bit too much time on TikTok. Apparently the new thing is that skinny jeans are out. What? No one sent me that memo, and I don't believe it, okay? I am not for that life. Someone also said something about high rise is gonna go out. I'm like, no! So interesting. Isn't it interesting how trends come and go? Like, how does this happen? Who decides it? Is it the fashion companies? Like, do they just like somehow decide? You know? Like, who makes something cool and not cool, right? I mean, at this age, I don't really care. But I've always wondered that, like, why do some things, like, why are some things in style and then they go out of style and then they come back in style, and it's like, who makes these rules? I actually don't know, you know? Like, I remember when I was in grade 5, that's when the choker thing was in. Chokers. And then they became back in style like a few years ago. Are they still in style? I don't know. I still have chokers. I still like them. Are they out of style though? Like, if I wear them, am I aging myself? Do people know that I'm old? You know? High-waisted jeans, that's another thing. And now people are starting to wear those like really baggy sort of jeans. And like bell bottoms. Bell bottoms was another thing that was like super in. How old was I? Yeah, probably around grade 6, 7, something like that. And they were like super in style. Like, I remember, you know, wanting to get bell bottoms, getting bell bottoms, all that stuff. And then they went super out of style, right? Like, nobody wore bell bottoms. And now they're like, I think they're back. I think I've seen some people wear them. And now also like the really like kind of, you know, loose, like mom style jeans are in, it seems. I don't look good in those, so I'm sticking to my skinny jeans, okay? I definitely do not look good in mom style jeans. Or how about we all just wear whatever the we want? How about that for a memo, huh? So yeah, who knows? I mean, not that it really matters because, you know, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, so it's not like I'm going outside and seeing people. Mushrooms. So yeah, very interesting, guys. Let me know if you have any theories as to why and how things go in and out of style. Because now teens are dressing like I think people did in like the early 90s, I think. You know what fashion I really like? Titanic fashion. Like first class Titanic fashion. But, you know, at that time it was just like very rich people that were very like stylish, and then everyone else just wore whatever. So probably not a good thing, but gotta love that classic style, you know? Like, I really want to buy that red dress that Rose is wearing. I think it's like the one she's wearing when she's about to like jump off the boat when she meets Jack for the first time. I think it's that dress. It's like a red dress. There's like stuff like dangling out of it. Oh my god, it's so pretty and I want it. I could probably get a replica of it. And I also want a replica of the Heart of the Ocean. Yes, because I'm a big Titanic fan, if you guys did not know. Yes. Anyways. Whew. All right. Ooh, delicious. Oh my god, that was so good. Gone. This I have a little left, but I did well. As usual. Whew, I'm full, but I want some dessert. Alright guys, I got a bit of a cheeky dessert. Croissant, does this count as a dessert? Okay, so my roommate was very kind and got me this delicious looking vegan croissant. Oh my god, how do people make this? It's smelling incredible. I'm so excited. And it's actually from a local bakery called Butter Block. It's actually someone I know that runs this place. And I remember talking to her a few years ago and I told her to do a vegan croissant, and I guess she did. So I'm really excited. It seems legit. I'm gonna probably eat half because I feel like a little overindulgent. Oh, and I also have, to make it a dessert, I have some hazelnut spread from this company. It's called Ramio, and they make this chocolate hazelnut spread, and it's basically like a vegan Nutella, and it's actually very tasty if you guys haven't tried it. Again, Ramio toasted hazelnut. They sent it to me a long time ago, and I really like it. So, oh you guys. What am I doing? Oh, I might have to eat this all. Let's be honest. Oh, the flakiness. You know, I'm gonna try it without anything. Very buttery. That is a croissant. Oh my god. This is dangerous, guys. Now I know this exists. This is not good. Dude, it's a croissant. It is a croissant. I mean, if you are in my city, which is Calgary, you need to try this because it is good. Let's try it with some hazelnut spread. But like on its own, it's so good. Like it tastes super buttery and like just very greasy and delicious. What you would expect a croissant to taste like. Oh my god. Croissants. Honestly, I have respect for anyone that ever has the patience to make something like this. There is no way in hell. Even though they are delicious, I just cannot even get myself to imagine trying to make one of these. No way. So good. I'm gonna have to finish it. How do you resist this buttery, flaky goodness? You know, for a long time, vegans, they said the vegans were, you know, had the lowest like body fat percentage, lowest rates of obesity or something like that, right? Healthy BMI. I bet you in a few years that's gonna change. We're gonna be just like the rest of everybody because vegan food has evolved so much. So now there's so much vegan like junk food and sweets and pastries. And I ain't complaining, but at the same time, we gotta be careful just like everybody else now. When I first went vegan, obviously you would eat at home a lot, but also when you eat out, like the vegan options were always kind of like the healthier options, right? The Buddha bowls or the, you know, the green, like the Zen garden bowls. You know what I'm talking about. Like the raw vegan zucchini noodles, like the really healthy stuff. So yeah, you're kind of like forced to eat the healthy stuff. And also things like pastry, like croissants, vegan croissants. Oh my God. If you had told me that there was such a thing as vegan croissants like 10 years ago, I'd be like, what are you talking about? But now there's like just so many vegan food options, which is amazing. But also it's like, okay. So now I actually have to be careful, because back then you don't have to be careful because, oh my gosh, sirens, my friends. I feel like every time I record a mukbang, there's like sirens. Back then, you didn't have to like, you know, watch what you eat. You were just kind of like forced to eat healthy, and like, not forced, because there was like a lack of those vegan options. You know, you just naturally ate healthy, even at home or out, because those junk food options didn't really exist, not as much as they do now. And now it's like, okay, here's a vegan croissant. Here's a vegan delivery pizza that you could just order. Here's an A&W Beyond Burger. So now it's like, okay, us vegans, we are also now part of the main demographic in some ways, in this way anyway. When I first like stopped eating dairy and eggs, the first thing that I stopped doing was eating dessert at any restaurant, other than like a vegan or vegetarian restaurant, of course, but like any restaurant, like no restaurant has vegan dessert unless it's a vegetarian or a vegan restaurant, because desserts always have like eggs or milk or something. So you just naturally don't eat the dessert, which was fine with me. Honestly, I was never like a huge dessert person. I feel like I've become more of a dessert person now. But like back in the day, I wasn't like a huge, like, oh my God, I have to have dessert after a meal type of person. But when you eat out, you would just kind of like get it just because. Yeah, when I first like stopped eating dairy and eggs, it was just kind of like naturally, I just didn't eat dessert. So you would just kind of naturally eat healthier and, you know, maybe lose a bit of weight. I don't know. Anyway, last bite of this croissant. I'm really sad. I could probably eat like 3 of these. Oh my God. Oh my God. My Fitbit just told me I hit 10,000 steps. Apparently by sitting here and doing this. Oh my God, you guys. That was delicious. Again, danger. Danger, danger, danger. This is the option now. Now I'm gonna complain, even though it's not something to complain about. Again, I can order Panago pizza, get it delivered straight to my door with vegan cheese and all, get A&W Beyond Burgers, KFC plant-based burgers, which I need to get it again at some point. I don't want them to discontinue it. I think Subway may have discontinued their Beyond Meatball sub, which I would be very sad if they did. So if you're Canadian, go and buy KFC plant-based chicken burger, because I don't want them to discontinue it, okay? So there's that. And I can also get vegan croissants very close to where I live. And there are vegan donuts as well, very close to where I live. So now, the temptations, they're all around me. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so delicious. I'm so happy I finished with that croissant because that was so good. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I might need to get one tomorrow. Anyway, guys, oh my gosh, I hope you guys enjoyed eating with me. I hope you found this entertaining. Maybe you felt like you were eating with me, you know? Maybe we should do like a simulation date. Like we pretend that we're on a date together or something, you know? I have a glass of wine, you know? We're eating a meal, it's very intimate. I'll get like candlelit candles around here. Maybe not on this table because it's gonna be wobbly and it's gonna fall and it's gonna be a disaster. But like, you know, dark ambiance. Pretend we're on a date. Anyway, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, of course, don't forget to subscribe. But once again, like I mentioned, on Mondays, I do mukbang videos. I will probably be doing them bi-weekly from now on. And once in a while, I'll sprinkle in some extras here and there just to spice things up and, you know, make things exciting. Yes? Okay. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!